Notus, also known as Nótos in Greek mythology, was the god of the south wind. He was a figure associated with the scorching hot winds that arrived after the rise of Sirius, which typically occurred after midsummer. These winds were known for their desiccating and destructive nature, often leading to the destruction of crops and the onset of storms in late summer and early autumn. In Greek mythology, Notus was considered to be one of the Anemoi, the wind gods who were each associated with a specific cardinal direction. Notus, in particular, was connected to the south wind, representing the warm and dry winds that blew from the southern regions. The Anemoi were often depicted as winged men, with each one carrying specific attributes and powers related to their respective wind directions. Notus was commonly described as a powerful and fearsome deity, capable of causing great destruction with his winds. The hot and desiccating nature of his winds made him a figure to be feared, as he was believed to bring about the devastation of crops and the onset of storms during the late summer and early autumn months. Farmers and agricultural communities were particularly wary of Notus, as they relied on favorable weather conditions for their livelihoods. The rise of Sirius, also known as the dog star, was an important astronomical event in ancient Greece, as it marked the beginning of the hottest and driest part of the summer. The arrival of the south wind, associated with the rise of Sirius, brought with it the oppressive heat and dryness that could be detrimental to agricultural activities. As a result, Notus was often viewed as a malevolent force, capable of causing widespread damage to crops and the natural environment. In some myths, Notus was also associated with the arrival of storms and turbulent weather conditions. The strong winds that he brought often heralded the arrival of intense storms, which could further exacerbate the damage caused by the hot and dry winds. As a result, Notus was often portrayed as a destructive force, capable of bringing chaos and devastation to the land. Despite his fearsome reputation, Notus was also seen as an essential and natural aspect of the changing seasons. The winds associated with each of the Anemoi played a crucial role in regulating the climate and maintaining the balance of nature. While Notus was known for the destructive nature of his winds, he also had a vital role to play in the overall natural order. In art and literature, Notus was often depicted as a powerful and imposing figure, symbolizing the strength and force of the south wind. He was typically portrayed as a winged deity, with billowing robes and windswept hair, emphasizing his association with the elemental force of the wind. Artists and poets often sought to capture the awe-inspiring and fearsome nature of Notus, portraying him as a force to be reckoned with. In conclusion, Notus, the Greek god of the south wind, was a figure associated with the scorching hot winds that arrived after the rise of Sirius. Known for their desiccating and destructive nature, these winds were feared for their potential to devastate crops and bring about storms during the late summer and early autumn months. Despite his fearsome reputation, Notus played an essential role in the natural order, regulating the climate and maintaining the balance of nature. He was a powerful and imposing deity, symbolizing the strength and force of the south wind in Greek mythology.